Here's how I'm making $1,000 plus per day with my B2B SaaS, and here's how to exactly just copy me. So in this video, I want to talk about three things. Number one is the ICP that you're currently targeting with your B2B SaaS. Number two is acquisition methods. And number three is the unique mechanism. So for the ICP, number one, target ICPs, which is ideal customer profile for companies that actually have money. If you target people that don't have money, you need to have a lower price point and you need a lot more customers to try to hit that $1,000 per day mark. Number two is automate things that cut costs a lot. So right now, for example, my B2B SaaS, a lot of agencies would charge for the same service, which is basically AI SEO. They would charge 2.5K to 5K per month just to set up their SEO and optimize it. With AI nowadays being so strong, a lot of the things that a business originally had to pay a person to do can be automated for cents on the dollar. Number three is whenever a business owner gets to spend a little and make a lot, the churn rate goes down a lot. So for the main goal of a B2B SaaS and starting a SaaS is the multiplier at the end of the day. If you have an agency, the multiplier will be based on EBITDA, which is essentially your gross profit. But for SaaS, all of the exit multiples, depending on how fast you're growing, what your churn rate is generally based on your revenue. Whenever you have a company that's based on revenue and not profit, you could get a lot higher acquisition. If you make 10K per month, over a year you make 120K, somebody could acquire that company for 5x of that annual rev, which is 500 to 600K. And the last point is do not make an automated content scheduler. I see a lot of people try to copy what Hootsuite's doing, whatever HubSpot, the social team is doing. The thing is that market is so saturated, you need to go find niches that have money and you need to go target those niches. So whenever you have a B2B SaaS idea and you think that it's a very luxury, it's a very cool tech, for the most part, whenever you target those markets, they're going to be saturated and you're going to have a lot of competition. Whenever you go after, like, for example, roofers or HVAC or local businesses, plumbers, not luxury businesses, but if you solve a big problem with technology and make it as hands-free as possible, basically fully automated on their end, because depending on the market, with online businesses, they're pretty tech savvy. With contractors, they're less more tech savvy. So if you make a software for your ideal ICP, you need to know what they're currently thinking, how tech savvy are they, and try to make an automated solution depending on which niche you're currently targeting. But for the love of God, please do not make another automated content scheduler. Even if you were to make one, do not target the online business because for the most part, if people are price gouging you and you have a lot of competitors, you're not going to make a lot of money because every single person, a new competitor will pop out and they would price it at 50% your price. And it's just a race to the bottom in that sense. Number two is I will reveal what my ads currently look like in terms of the acquisition side. So a lot of developers and B2B SaaS founders, they focus on the product too much. And this is a controversial opinion, but whenever you're beginning and you need momentum, you need to focus on how can I actually acquire the customers profitably on the first month. So whenever you think of that, there's really only a couple of things that you can do. One is inbound, one is outbound, and one might be partnerships or affiliates. If you are a new SaaS founder, you need to know the marketing side because that's what's determining your success. For us, we're currently doing very simple Facebook ads with a little bit of very simple copy. And from there, I'll show you the ads a little bit after, but from there we have a CRM to manage all of the nurturing. So we'll send basic examples, we'll send case studies to all of the clients that go through our funnel. On top of that, we also call our leads immediately whenever they opt into our ad. The reason why is because they have a 600x. There's a research out there. It's either 600x or some ridiculous number that if you call your leads within the first 5 minutes, they're more likely to convert. So if you're not calling your leads or you're not getting the SMS number, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. And I see a lot of very seasoned business owners, they do not call their leads. They try to send information via email, but for the most part, your prospects won't even open that email, or you've waited so long to send that email that the pain point isn't there. So whenever you call your leads, they were interested 2 minutes ago, and all of a sudden they get a call and you can explain exactly what your product does. Whenever you're explaining your product, do not just tell what the software does. You need to dig into their pain points. I have another video on this channel regarding how I conduct my SaaS sales calls, but for the most part, the TLDR is you need to see what they're currently doing, what they would like to be at in terms of revenue for their business, what's a big pain point. For us, it's how do I generate more inbound leads to my contracting business. And also it's a matter of like agencies charging like 2.5K per month to get the same thing set up with our software. So that's a big pain point, right? So whenever they tell you a pain point in the sales call, we need to basically nurture them and acknowledge that pain point. And whenever we go for the close and tell them what our software does, we need to keep reiterating that pain point back to them. Before I get into the ads, if you're interested in joining a free group of SaaS founders, B2B SaaS founders, B2C SaaS founders, consumer app founders, go ahead and click the link to join the free school community. I'll send some free resources in there and you can connect with other fellow B2B SaaS founders or B2C. So now let's go over to what the ads currently look like, right? So this is basically a copy of the exact same ads we're running. So XYZ company get result outcome for XYZ per month. This qualifies them based on like, are they willing to pay this price? What you can do is you can also not tell them the price at all. And here, what you can do is basically tell them what you're not. So for us, you don't have to put up ad spend. There's no contracts. There's no BS. And we include a free bonus here. If they're interested, click below. Right? It's a very simple ad, but right now we're currently getting around $13 per lead, 12 bucks per lead, and then 18 bucks per lead, right? And we launched this campaign a couple of days ago, 5 days ago. And we're getting a lot of calls, and I've been able to add $1,000 in MRR to my SaaS by doing this. So the main thing about launching ads and acquisition is do not think too hard about what offer you're going to launch or what you're going to do, right? You just need to launch it, see what the results are. If the results are bad, you need to switch up your marketing or your offer, right? So it's a constant struggle of battling optimization, but also launching very quickly so you can generate rev finally for your B2B SaaS. The last thing I want to touch on is the unique mechanism. Every single SaaS has a unique mechanism. For example, Instantly, why did Instantly grow past Lemlist and why did they take over a market? Lemlist was essentially just charging per inbox that you have. Instantly came and said it's unlimited inboxes. You can have whatever email accounts for a flat rate of 37 or 99 bucks per month. While Limless on the other hand was charging you like 15 bucks, 20 bucks per inbox. So that's the unique mechanism that Instantly has. In your B2B SaaS, you need to find that unique mechanism. And after that, you need to sell the result and not the destination. For me, if you saw my ad, I don't tell them that, oh, you need to connect WordPress or Webflow, whatever CMS system you use. And then you need to go through onboarding, attach a bunch of photos of the pages we're going to create and everything like that, right? So basically for us, we basically say you're going to get leads from Google essentially for free, right? That's the desired outcome. And I don't sell them what the onboarding process is going to look like and how the software works. With that included is the unique angle pitch. You need to have a unique angle. For us, it's essentially like we're taking over market agencies. The reason why market agencies charge you so much is because they need to hire people. Nowadays, everything can be automated with AI. That's why we keep our costs low, but we keep our results the same, if not better. I hope you enjoyed and you got a lot out of this video. So next thing I want you to do before you click off is go ahead and launch those ads, launch acquisition, find out that offer and just chat scale through it. And if you're interested, I'll reiterate, you can join the school community down below. I run a B2B SaaS, so there's nothing to sell. Go ahead and join to connect with fellow SaaS founders as well. I'll catch you in the next video.